right. The Napa Auto Parts Syracuse Nationals is coming.
Yes.
And we were just talking in the break. And, it's kind of a rite of passage at one point in your life that you get your first car. So we've got Coach Jack joining us, and I thought I'd ask her to lead off. Coach Jack, what was your first car that you ever owned?
It was, oh my God, it's a Chevrolet. We called it Betsy Lou in college. only one door worked, and everybody had to go in from the passenger side, and everybody knew when I was coming in college because the muffler wasn't good, but it was my independence, and I love my Betsy Lou.
Yeah, that's right. We were just talking. Mine didn't go in reverse.
Oh, God, there's always somebody worse than you. I never thought about the car can't go in reverse and it's the one door not working.
That's where you needed to go, though, right, Paulie?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Straight ahead.
Well, Coach, since we're talking college, this is our first chance to talk to you since your old college teammate decided to step down from her position, and that's kind of shuffled some things around on your coaching staff. Let's start with the retirement of Sue Ludwig, and then I want to talk about your staff in general. But can you speak to, Sue stepping down? And I guess, I'm sure it was with mixed emotions, right? Happy for her that she's kind of moving on to the next chapter, but I'm sure you're sad to see her go.
It's definitely sad to see her go, but I think it was all personal. She just wanted to go and play some pickleball, and I wasn't giving her no time off, and so she said, "The hell with you," and quit. No, honestly, she just really fought a great fight here, and her health is most important, and she just certainly wanted to make certain she maintained a healthy situation with her life, and this is a little bit different than high school basketball where the hours. It's just we even phrased our days, like people say, TGIF, thank God it's Friday, in our mindset, every day's a Monday when you're doing this job. I mean, so you come on Wednesdays, you say, what day is this? Monday. Every day's a Monday. That's the mentality, and it's what my lifestyle has been for the last 36 years, and so I've grown accustomed to it, but it definitely was a little bit much for her, and she's still going to be working with us from the outside, and but it's sad not to have her come in his office every day.
How much have the hours changed now that the transfer portal has come into play?
There's no change. It's just you keep working till the work's done. Sometimes the work starts at 5 in the morning because you're talking to people that's in Australia, and sometimes it ends at 12 o'clock at night because California kids get in around 9 o'clock. So that's a 3-hour time difference. So you go and you go and you go until you say, I just can't do it today. I'll leave it for tomorrow. There's no like 9 to 5 mindset at all. You just keep going.
All right, so let's talk about the staff if we could, Coach. And, Kristen Sharkey's been promoted to associate head coach. That was the role that Sue was in. Can you speak about Kristen and kind of what she brings to the table for your staff?
Yeah, well, actually, no one was an associate here since I've been at Syracuse, and this is the first person that I've hired as the associate. Sharkey's been with me for 13 years, 3 as a player, 10 as an assistant. I've got some feelers of trying to be in the head coach, and it didn't work out, but I just thought that there's the progression that you have to have in this business so you can really continue to have great energy about what you do, and I think she's earned the right to be at that next tier, whatever that is, and that's what a title and associate is what we've agreed upon. And I think that she's a loyal person committed to helping us grow wherever we are, helping us build Buffalo, helping us grow Syracuse, and has been committed from day one. From the time I met her as her head coach to now, she's just flying. I'm so proud of her, and I'm excited about having her on my shoulder.
And then that shifts Kyrie Carter to more of the recruiting responsibilities. You added Ty Evans to the staff, previously the head coach at Tennessee State. What can you tell us about those two guys?
Yeah, Coach Casey, he actually has been with me probably 7 or 8 years. He came in at Buffalo as a basketball operations person, and a week later, our assistant coach decided to step down. I said, your new role now is an assistant coach. So he was a double for about 2 weeks, I think, and then got moved up, and he's just a ferocious basketball mind. He studies the game. He studies the game from the offensive side of the ball. He knows how to drill the kids. He has helped us have the top 5 kids in scoring for the last 8-9 years, and Sierra Dillard and Legette-Jack Fair. And he knows how to grow student athletes, and he works with my son and Tyler. Tyler comes up from professional basketball and comes home and plays, picks up with him. I just love the fact that he loves the game and he knows talent. I mean, he can look at a kid in the middle of about 15 other kids, and he'll say, that kid that's sitting in the middle, she's the one that we need to go after. And after I watch film for like 20 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour, I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. So he knows talent, and now as I'm holding him more responsible, I'm going to give him the role of the coordinator of recruiting. So how we go as a whole now, he's going to be responsible for. And I know he's going to be able to do a great job. We just never relied on him for that. He's always been my offensive coach, and now we're stepping up in this title. I'm just so proud of how he's grown, and I think that he's earned the right to be a recruiting coordinator.
You know, you talk about comings and goings. Let's talk about Legette-Jack Fair, if we could, real quick. Obviously drafted by the Aces, didn't work out there. What is next for Legette, and how much have you talked to her of late?
I talk to Legette probably once every 2 days. She's in. Well, I say, I don't know what's going to happen with your professional career. I just need your energy to be ready for everything. You always want to be ready for the job that you're trying to get, and how you do that, you just stay locked on ready. And she's locked on ready. She came up here and played practice with us 2 days ago, and she hasn't missed a beat. She's a pro. She's a flat-out pro, and whoever gets her is going to be really, really blessed with the skill set that she has. She's going to go to Saudi Arabia next month for about a month, and play with their team that's going to transition over to Egypt and some other places in the world. I mean, how cool is that? You get to see the world with a ball that bounces, and that's such a blessing. And from there, she's going to head over to Israel and play at their first division over there. So I said, you know what? Yeah, you want to play here in the United States. Yeah, you want to be on a W. But, they don't want you right now. You got to go where the ball bounces and you can still play. And she's going overseas, and I think that she's going to be a better person for it.
Talking about former SU stars, there are going to be a couple of them in the Olympics. Kayla Alexander with Team Canada, Alexis Peterson with Team Germany. How much does that matter to your program to be able to point to recruits and say, hey, we got a couple of former players here in the Olympics?
Oh, it matters. Everything matters, where people came and resided and gave their best effort at an institution, and now they emerged into like one of the best players in their country to represent themselves at the highest level. I'm so proud of Kayla and like I said, and they really represented my alma mater, which I graduated from here too. So well, to go and get a German passport to be able to represent that country is going to be, Peterson's going to do a tremendous job, and the Canadians are always tough to beat when they'll challenge America for sure. When they have people that came from this place is awesome. And as I said, I don't care who's coaching this team, and it happens to be me, they're always welcome. The door will always be open for our student athletes that came and resided for a day or two, a year or 5. Their family, they get excited about something that happens in their lives. We get on our pom-poms, and we're cheering them just the same. I can't wait to watch them.
As for the current team, summer workouts are ongoing, and before we know it, preseason practice is going to be underway. What can you tell us about, I guess, the newcomers as a whole and how things are shaping up for next season?
Well, we're going to go as far as our vets take us, and that those vets are Georgia Woolley and Kyra and Kyra Wood and Dom and Shania. They got to lead us. They got to have to challenge, and they're going to have to have out-of-body experiences, and they got to believe that they're the reason we're ready to take things by the horns and swing it around and put it in the hole. And so we're meeting with them a lot now and helping them understand the magnitude of the moments right now. So when the season comes, they're going to be like, yeah, Coach, we already talked about this. We already done this. We already felt this feeling already. And so we're challenging them really hard right now. Right now, you got nagging injuries and things of that nature, so you can't get everybody out there all the time. But the mental piece, I think they're going to be ready. I think they're focused. I think they love the new responsibility, and they're going to lead us. And I'm excited about the possibilities.
How about this coach's caravan? Turning Stone tonight, right? You got Heritage Hill coming up. It's a chance for you and some of the other coaches to get out in the community and talk with fans. What do you like about this, and what can fans expect if they go out and catch up with you guys at Turning Stone tonight?
Just fun. We're going to laugh. We're going to talk, but we're going to tell you the truth. We're going to tell you what our needs are, our desires are. I'm going to come today from a woman's perspective. We really, really want to look at women's sports and be excited. This is a community that's really interested in me. We don't see women's sports as being a viable situation. We see it as I'll go pass some time away over there and watch these women. Oh, wow. Look at that. They won. Oh, look at that. Oh, they beat Notre Dame. Ooh. And it's always a surprise. There's no expectation. I want us to be expected to have success here. I want the pressures of Fran. I want the pressures of Adrian. I want that pressure. I deserve that pressure. I've been doing this for 36 years. This women's basketball program is ripe and ready to emerge into something special if this community really buy into it and not wait until we become like the Caitlin Clarks in Iowa. I was in the Big Ten, and Iowa was supporting Iowa. Fans were supporting Iowa way before Caitlin came there. They were selling out 25 years ago. What are we waiting on for women's basketball? We've shown you that we know how to win. We've shown you what we're capable of doing. And so I want to talk to my community about what is it going to take for them to believe in what we're trying to do. So when is it going to be the grassroots starts right now? And so I'm going to hit them with love and kindness, but I'm going to hit them with facts and truth, and I'm going to ask the question, when is it going to be time for women's basketball to emerge as a program that you guys are going to get behind?
Really well said, Coach, as always. We appreciate the time. Enjoy the summer. I know there's really never any downtime in coaching, but hopefully you can enjoy a little downtime this summer, and I'm sure we'll be talking with you again soon.
I got the best job in the world. Every time I come in this office, I'm not at work. I'm having a blessed day. So I'm blessed to be here, seeing this orange all over the place. And anytime I get to work here at Syracuse, it's my time off and it's my downtime. So I appreciate what y'all doing. Get behind women's basketball. We're ready to go, and we need your support.
All right, Coach. Thanks for coming on. That's how I feel about working with Paulie every day, by the way. It's not work. It's just
hey, that's
so
not what Paulie said about you, but we'll talk about that offline.
All right, be well, Coach.
God bless you.
All right, you as well. And we should mention that we're going to have the assistant coaches on in the next couple of weeks. As we kind of round out the summer, Kristen Sharkey, Kyrie Carter, Ty Evans, just catch up with them and keep our pulse on what's going on with this women's team. She's raised the expectations, and it looks like there's another bright season ahead.
Is Betsy the most common car name? I had a Jeep named Betsy.
Did you?
Yeah. That's what I called my Jeep, Betsy.
Why?
I don't know. I just think that's what everybody calls their cars. Betsy.
All right. That sounds like a 12:45.
That sounds like
look at it. It's 12:45.
That sounds like a good poll question.
Yeah.
Is Betsy the most common car name? Yes or no?
Not sure for a guy, but maybe.
Why?
I don't know.
You're going to call it
Doug.
Doug.
I don't know.
I always feel like cars had women's names, Steve.
I guess it depends on what kind of car it is.
Hey, I'm going to go jumping Fred and take it for a spin. No.
I was joking.
No, that's not how it works.
Betsy, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the most common name.
All right. I'm
going to Google it.
I did not name my car, so I don't know. I know that's shocking.
Of course you didn't.
I know that's shocking.
That would be fun.
All right. We'll take a time out. We'll wrap up hour number 1 next on ESPN Radio.